Hello traders, and welcome to Trading with Bill, Options and Forex. It is July 1st, 2014 on a Tuesday, going through our short trading week this week. Glad to be with you, coming to you from partly cloudy skies in Pattaya, Thailand live. Little late today due to some technical issues. Traders, we are hoping losing traders become winning traders, I hope, on a daily basis. Today's great to be with you. If you would, let me introduce myself to you before we get started. It's going to be a short video as I am very late today, and I will make this up to you all tomorrow. Traders, my name is William Gilda, and they call me Bill. You can always visit me at tradingwithbill.com. It's not a big website. It's no big deal, but you can leave comments and say hello and any suggestions you might want to do. That'd be the place to do it. Traders, I started trading in 2006 and 2008. I retired from the fire rescue department out of the great state of Florida. Traders, 9 days later, got on the big airplane, headed over to Thailand, ended up in Pattaya, and it's 2014, and I'm still here. Traders, I trade Forex and options every single trading day that the markets are open. Love being in front of my computers. Love trading. Love the adrenaline. Love the excitement. It's just a great place to be. So, with that, let's get moving. Really don't have a lot to talk about other than, well, we'll get to it in just a second. But anyhow, yeah, it was, oh, there goes my news guy again. Oh boy, let me turn him down here. Yes, I forgot to turn him off. He's turned off. Yeah, had a little technical issue today, not a big deal, but my laptop that does my news guy decided that the interior fan decided not to work. Touched my laptop yesterday after about 7 hours of running, and I couldn't touch it. It was so hot. So had to go to the computer store, get it taken care of. Thank goodness. They are absolutely awesome downtown. My computer guy, he took care of it right away. Within 90 minutes, I was out the door and on my way. Great thing. Yeah, trading Forex, if those of you who are new to trading Forex or options, man, sit back, enjoy the ride. It's really just an opportunity that comes across once in a lifetime where you find something that you can do, and basically you can go to work in your boxer shorts. Doesn't get no better than that, right? Shorts and a t-shirt. All right, let's get to the legal stuff before we get moving here. This is our risk disclaimer. Forex and options trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the options and Forex market. Do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, if you are trading and you are like sitting on the edge of your chair because of your financial situation, take a deep breath, go to a demo account, both on options and on Forex, until you can trade the live markets comfortably. If you lose a trade, it should be like wiping dust off the top of your television. It should be no big deal, something we do all the time. And we're going to lose trades. That's just the way it is. And if you trade right, it shouldn't be an impact psychologically to you, and we can move on, right? Okay, that's enough of that. Don't want to be beating a dead horse on that one. All right, let's keep going. Here we go. Options talk. Don't have a lot to say in options today. This has been a really crazy week. We came into Monday, and the markets ended up really flat until existing home sales came out in the New York session after the stock market opened after the data came out, and everything went through the roof. Futures and ETFs went up, and it was just a really great day. Anyhow, I said to you yesterday that I would bring up a slide here. This is basically like my list that I go over, and you can see the O2. This is my weekly list. It's not the only ones I look at. I'll look at anything, but these are the ones that I look at every single day, and I just glance at their charts. Now, if you look at these charts, you're going to see a lot of red boxes there, and that is earnings. So we want to be careful with earnings reports because we know that stocks can really make a difference on earnings. So I have to be honest with you, for the next 3 weeks, I am not looking to trade earnings. Any stocks with earnings, I'm not looking to do. I'm more interested in the indices, and that's on the bottom of the chart. The IWMs, the quad Qs, triple Qs, the SPYs, the Russells, the RUT, the NASDAQ, all that sort of stuff. That's what I'm looking to trade my weeklies on. This week, remember traders that our weeklies expire on Thursday because Friday, of course, is 4th of July in the United States, big holiday. The whole United States shuts down for the big weekend, and a lot of places, including a lot of trading rooms for that trade options and stocks and stuff, are closing for Thursday also. So kind of strange that they're doing that because Thursday, as you know, is going to be NFP this week. So a lot coming out on Thursday, a lot of data coming out. Normally, our normal Thursday data is coming out. Initial jobless claims and that stuff is all coming out on Thursday, and we have NFP coming out. So there's a lot of data coming out at one time, and it's going to be really crazy, but it should be fun, right? And then we have 3 days to think about it. So that's what's going on the options and the news and data, what's coming out and stuff like that. So just keep an eye on that as we go forward in our trading week, which is a shortened week. So basically what I'm saying is it's Tuesday today. So if I'm going to get into a weekly option, it's got to be today. Absolutely today. I have to tell you, I was looking at the IWM before I started this presentation, and it moved up very, very nicely. I think it was at 118.98 at the close of markets yesterday. Might be looking to get into a vertical spread on that. Just hold that for 2 days and get the heck out. So we're going to look into that. Might be entering that trade in the New York session today. I will, of course, always keep you updated when we come back tomorrow. All right, traders, I got about 4 currency pairs we're just going to take a look at. And we're going to do some quick looks today. We're going to look at some 15-minute Forex charts. And here they come. This is a Forex chart segment. Let's go to it. All right, the Aussie dollar is back on that bullish run. Here we have our ABC with a question mark, meaning we don't know which fib number that's going to pull back to, but we need a pullback, and we want to take this long. We sure don't want to long this here. This is resistance right here at B, so we don't want that. We want this to pull back. You can see where my green arrow is. We just want to take that up. Look at where A is. This is a great place where we're going to place our stop. Also, we have the 200 exponential moving average. Absolutely awesome. So I would think that that 50% fib looks like a good spot because right underneath it is the deviation of the settlement level. So we might be able to take that to the upside from there. Looking good on the Aussie. I just don't know if we're going to get that in time to trade the markets today. The Aussie's been on the move, so we'll see what happens. And like I said, I was not at my charts as I normally am at certain times of the day to look for this stuff, as I was late due to my laptop failure and getting repairs. All right, let's go over to the pound dollar. Another one just really doing well, but I have to tell you, traders, if I can be blunt, this chart sucks, right? Look at this 15-minute chart on the pound. Not much going on here. We need a pullback, and we need this, to come back into a little triangle box there. We want to take this long. Not a lot we can do here. The other option is, and I think this is more going to happen because we know the pound dollar does not like to pull back. We know that. History tells us that. It just doesn't like pulling back. It does its move, and that's it. You're either in it or you're not. So if this doesn't pull back and goes above that deviation level, that settlement deviation level, let us see if we can get a bullish candlestick above that and then go for it. If it dribbles and drabs above it, I'm not interested in taking the trade. I'll stay on the sidelines and wait. But if we get a nice, full, engulfing candle at that settlement level, the next candle, I'm in long. Where's my stop going to be? Right below the settlement level. That deviation, no problem. If it breaks below that, I was wrong, and we'll just get out of the trade, right? But the optimum trade is let this come back to our little rectangle box there and take this to the upside. All right, let's take a look at the beast. I couldn't find anything on the 15-minute chart, so we went to the 60-minute chart, and this was pretty nice. We have some options here. One is we could take this off support of that deviation level, again, the settlement level, and we could take that up, which is not a bad trade, not a bad trade at all. But we really want to come back to, with our C level, back to one of these fibs and then take it long. This is an hourly chart. I don't know if this is going to work today. We're late in the session now, and we are basically over almost 3 hours into the London session, and I just took this screenshot just a little while ago. So this ain't looking too good. We might get a bullish candlestick later, maybe after London lunch, and then we can take this to the upside. But I really want to pull back. I'm not really wanting to take a breakout trade. As you know, traders, I am not a big breakout trade kind of a guy. I really like my pullbacks. I just feel they're safer, and you just have more control of what's going on. I do take breakouts, don't get me wrong. If I have to take one, I will take one, but I'd rather my pullback. It's just more comfortable. Okay, traders, last one of the day. Let's take a look at the Aussie yen. This pair has been moving really nice. We have our entry zone here, our triangle here, and we're just looking for this to pull back to one of our fib levels, and let's go. We can't take it here. We're trading into resistance. We're not going to take it here. Remember, traders, we sell at resistance and we buy at support, and our fib levels are support. So let's get this to pull back, and we can take this to the upside, and let's go and grab them pips. Short week this week, and Thursday, I have to be honest with you, I don't think Thursday is going to be a good trading day. I think the market's going to be flat and dead as heck because of all the data that's coming out, and I don't think traders want to be in the market. And the other thing is, I think a lot of traders are going to be hitting the holiday fields, and they're not even going to put their charts on Thursday. I think it's going to be a very, very lackluster day come Thursday. All right, traders, thank you, my friends, for joining me. Again, if you would, make a comment on the Facebook at the Facebook page or the YouTube page, whatever you want to do. And also, leave a comment. Good things, bad things, suggestions, what you want to see, what you don't want to see. Always, leave comments. And if you would, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And what that does for you is that is going to send you an email telling you that I have a video up. And 99.9% of the time, we get a video up every single day. And 100% of the time before the New York Open. Traders, thanks for joining me. Trading options and Forex and tradingwithbill.com. Traders, till tomorrow, take care and thank you so much. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.